In the wild, there is no such thing as a rodent brotherhood. We call one a pet and the other a pest. We make one a cartoon hero and the other a symbol of the plague. But if you think the only difference is size, you are missing the most dangerous part of their biology. A rat does not see a mouse as a cousin. It sees it as prey. In fact, rats will instinctively hunt, kill, and even eat mice if they get the chance. A rat is not just a big mouse, and a mouse is not a tiny rat. They are two completely different survival machines sharing the same human world. All this we're going to learn today on Everyday Simple Science with Ray. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and help us reach new people who are interested in learning about the what, why, and how of the universe. Most people think they already know the difference, but that idea collapses when you look closer. If you found a dropping in your kitchen, the identity of that rodent determines your entire strategy. If it is a mouse, you have a guest. If it is a rat, you have a strategist. To tell them apart, you have to look past the size and see the visual eyes. A mouse is built for invisibility, slipping through gaps smaller than a coin. They have large, rounded ears and long, thin tails that match their body length. But a rat gives a heavier, more menacing impression with a thicker body, a broader head, and a stronger jaw. Their ears actually look smaller in proportion to their massive heads. If you want the ultimate ID tool, look at the snout. A mouse has a pointed, delicate face, while a Norway rat has a blunt, heavy snout that looks like it was built for battle. The real secret, however, is not in their bodies, it is in their brains. This is a gap most people never see. Scientists have discovered that mice are lissencephalic, which means they have smooth brains. Rats, on the other hand, have sulci, actual grooves in their cortex similar to higher mammals like humans. This physical difference used to lead everyone to believe that rats were the geniuses and mice were just simpletons. But new research is flipping the script. Modern studies show that while rats might learn new tasks faster, mice eventually achieve the exact same performance levels in complex decision-making. This brain power fuels two completely different mental games. A mouse survives by moving first. They are naturally curious, almost restless, and will explore new objects in their path immediately to find food or shelter. But curiosity has a cost. That same confidence can lead a mouse straight into a trap or the mouth of a predator. A rat survives by waiting. They have a trait called Neophobia, which is a deep, instinctual fear of anything new. A rat may ignore a new food source or a trap for days, watching from a distance to see if it is safe before they ever commit. One is an explorer, the other is a skeptic. Their social lives are just as different. Rats are cooperative geniuses that live in stable groups called a mischief. They share information, learn from each other, and adapt to human threats as a team. If one rat discovers a danger, the whole group can learn to avoid it. Mice are territorial explorers. They tend to be much more aggressive toward each other, making large, stable groups harder to maintain. This is why rats are so much harder to control. They do not just live in our cities, they remember them and test them. Even the way they eat is a strategic choice. A mouse usually takes tiny bites from many different places, nibbling crumbs, and moving on before they stay exposed for too long. A rat behaves with force. They commit to their food, handling larger portions, and even dragging supplies back to a nest to support the group. If you see torn bags and massive bite marks, you aren't dealing with a nibbler, you're dealing with a committer. Now, let's throw a biological curveball that breaks all the rules. Meet the African soft fur rat. Despite the name, this creature is actually a mouse. It has 18 nipples, and unlike actual rats, it can cohabitate with fancy mice without the risk of predation. This is the missing link that often confuses even the experts, proving that the rodent world is much more complex than just two species. If you're trying to identify an infestation, you have to become a dropping detective. Mouse droppings are tiny, pointed, and look like dark grains of rice. You will find them scattered everywhere because mice go wherever they want. Norway rat droppings are massive, up to 18 millimeters long, and have blunt, capsule-shaped ends. You will find these in piles along their main runways because rats are creatures of habit. But be careful. Never sweep or vacuum dry droppings. This can release dust containing pathogens like hantavirus into the air. You must always spray them with disinfectant and let them soak for 5 minutes before wiping them up with a paper towel. Ultimately, these two animals represent two completely different philosophies of survival. The mouse philosophy is to live fast, die young, and be everywhere. They mature quickly and reproduce so fast that their numbers explode before you even notice they are there. The rat philosophy is to observe, remember, and dominate. They choose caution and durability over raw speed, relying on their strength and social memory to thrive in the harshest urban underworlds. The reason we fear the rat is not just because of the history of the plague. It is because of their ability to remember us. While a mouse survives by being invisible in the hidden corners of your house, a rat survives by learning your patterns. They aren't just living in our world, they are mastering it. One wins by avoiding the fight, and the other wins by controlling it. Two different survival machines, one shared world. If you want to stay ahead of them, you have to know which one you are fighting. Thank you for spending your time on Everyday Simple Science with Ray. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a new episode. And if you are curious about more hidden science in your everyday life, click on the video showing on your screen right now, because I promise, it is just as surprising as this one.